Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Today I want to talk about a topic that I know is of interest to most of you out there, and that is budgeting. How to get more for less. And I think we've gotten pretty savvy and pretty smart about some of the things that we can do. And I've actually got a list here of about, I don't know, maybe 20 things that we can get for absolutely free, but then also things that are very affordable that can really bring opportunity into your life to just explore and save money, of course, but just I don't know, just enjoy the simple things. And I chatted with several friends, and I also put some notes up on our community page on YouTube to ask people what they're doing, what they could do with a pound, with a dollar. Now, of course, we've got dollar stores in the States, and you've got all kinds of places you can go to get things very, very inexpensive. But here were some thoughts that just came up, and I want to share them with you, and I would love you to add to them. So what are some things that you can purchase, for like a dollar or less, that can just bring some meaning and fun into your life? And then I'm going to talk about the free things. And yeah, there's some fun ideas. So the first thing, and this is actually probably going to cost you around about $1, is that buy some packets of seeds and start your own mini garden. Why not? Just grow some flowers, some herbs, something that's going to make your life not just more fun and colorful, but things that can be very useful. And a packet of seeds is going to cost you like less than $1. Purchase a puzzle book or a set of playing cards for entertainment. Okay, when was the last time you played Go Fish with a grandson or maybe a friend or a child? Solitaire. I remember my friend Maureen used to play solitaire for hours and hours, and deck of cards. Honestly, very cheap. Get a coloring book and a box of crayons and just relax while you color. It has been proven, this is a fact, that coloring soothes your nerves, calms you down. And actually, you don't need an expensive coloring book. You can buy ones in the kids section, for $1, and get the cheapest pens. You don't need to buy the very expensive, brushes and models. Just buy a little cheap and cheerful felt tip pens and just, use those. Coloring is great. Buy a small bag of bird seed, put it on your window ledge and wherever, and hang it in the garden and watch the birds come and feed. Very inexpensive bird seed. It's just a great investment. And I love birds. I wake up in the morning now, 5 o'clock, it's my routine. And I just, honestly, I wait for them to start. Sometimes I'm awake before them, but I just love the sound of birds singing. Anywho, purchase a small notebook or journal and write down your thoughts. I have got several of these. And I've started just writing down like one word, like one word for the day. And even just that one day. And these little journals you can get for 50p or 50 cents. I mean, they're super, super affordable. But just buy a little journal and just share your life with yourself. Oh, we did this today. Don't forget that. Another one is to get a bag of tea lights. They don't cost more than $1 or $2, and you can put them around the house. They create little ambience. Put them along your driveway. Just enjoy the beauty of light. And a little candle. You could even just get a candle for that price, for $1. Purchase a small container of bubbles and enjoy the nostalgia. I actually do this. I know it's kind of embarrassing, but I do actually. I have little bubble cases all over the place because when my grandkids come over, they always want to play. But I actually do them myself. I just sit here in my house and blow bubbles. Not inside the house, outside the windows. But I just love bubbles. And sometimes I go down to the lake and just back and forwards. And I just love the reflection and the colors and just the beauty of a simple bubble machine or bubble, container. What else have we got here? Get a cheap, I actually read it as a cheap potato frame. I meant to say a cheap photo frame. Print out your favorite picture. I mean, just print out from your computer. But you can buy like a little frame at those recycling places for $1. They're really, and you can buy, sometimes you get them little vintage ones. They're really, really cool. Buy a small bag of popcorn, kernels, and pop some popcorn. That's a nice, inexpensive option. I would say put lots of butter on it, but I'm trying to cut back on the butter. So I have to say just enjoy the popcorn. And then vegetable seeds, we've done that one already. Buy a small bag of beads and just bead something. When you go to, we have a shop called the Tiger Shop, which is like just little gimmicky things, but you can get little crystal beads like this online. There's so many affordable places now, and that's another video I'm doing. Actually, it'll probably be, I don't know if before this one or after, but it's there are some places that are competing with the Big A, and Yeah, you can get some really amazing things for $1. I won't talk about it that much because it's a lot of controversy around it. And then the small sketchbook or notepad to just, just draw. Oh, I wish I had it with me. Do I have it with me? No, I have a book that Max and I were just for grandchildren, but do it yourself. And it's things like, draw a picture of a flamingo. Draw a picture of what you just ate. Draw a picture of a mountain chalet with a cable car. Just make up stuff in your head and then just try to draw it. It's actually really fun. Some of these were quite fun. I didn't do very well with the flamingo. But these budget activities can really help to bring joy to your life and fun and a sense of positivity. And then I'm going to read through this little list of things that are $1. I'm going to put my glasses on because, it's getting to that point where I can't read anymore. Free. Okay. Take a walk in the park, explore your neighborhood. Start a small herb garden. We've already talked about that, planting seeds in a pot or container. Have a picnic. Go down and have a picnic, with homemade snacks and sandwiches. Another thing is to explore your local library. I am serious. I love our library and I go down there quite a bit. I'm just wiping my glasses because they were really dirty, smudgy. Write a letter or send a postcard. That's a really cool one. Practice meditation or yoga with free online tutorials. Hint, hint, 60andMe. We do a whole series of yoga for senior yoga. Chair yoga, yoga flows, yoga movements, really cool. And it's totally free. Create a scrapbook or photo album using old pictures and memories. And I know you probably got those all over the place because every time you get a picture, I put them in folders and then just create an album or a collage. Just put like a vision board and that's totally free. You've got lots of magazines. Trust me, you do. You'll find them if you look for it. Try out new recipes and bake some cookies for the postman or for the UPS guy or someone that you in your apartment house or for yourself. They're really, really cool. Join a local community center and participate in free or low cost classes. These are free most of the time. And if you just take advantage of them, sometimes there's like a quid pro quo where you volunteer and then in a certain number of hours and in return for that you get access to these courses. And there are a lot online too that are free. Pretty much anything in this earth that you want to learn about, you can watch a YouTube video and, it's free. Well, it's not free because you have internet and you have your computer, but you get the idea. Enjoy a cup of coffee or tea at a local cafe and people watch. Now, that isn't exactly free, but it's not that. You can even just sit. You don't even have to you could take your own thermos. Honestly, Starbucks doesn't care. You could just sit there with your own little thermos or take a coffee cup from Starbucks. Anywho, DIY crafts using material that you already have, paper, glue, scissors, beads, stars, stickers. Volunteer your time at a local charity. Why not? It's free and it's the best experience, honestly, to help someone else, whether it's children to read or others to just manage their day-to-day challenges. Not everyone's getting on as well as maybe you are. This is a challenging time in the world, and the more we can reach out. Oh, I've got to tell you this. This happened today. It was just so beautiful, and I have to share it. I'm a grandmother. We were out walking just briefly, like going up a hill, and I was with the two grandchildren. We were just walking, and it's super hot, like 30 degrees, very warm for us anyway. And there was this lady coming up the hill with her bike, and she had got off the bike because it was too hot, and she was walking up the sidewalk. Max reached out and grabbed her the front of her bike and started helping her up and he speaks a little German, so he was telling her what he was doing, and she was like, "Oh, thank you, Dankeschön." And Marvel was behind him, and he started pushing too. And then these two little guys are pushing up the hill. This woman, with quite a heavy bike, but they're like pushing it, and she's like walking beside them, and she's like, Dankeschön, really danke. It's just so sweet to watch. I don't know what went off in there, but it was volunteering. It was doing goodness, kindness. That was the story. And then have a game night with friends. Where you just have poker night, or you play cards, or I've actually, checkers, chess, whatever you can do. But just have a cup of tea and play games, and you could even do it like virtually. Like you don't even need to leave your house if you're alone. But those are just some of the things that you can do for under $1 or totally free. And now I'm going to ask you, what are some of the things that you do that are either free or under $2? very, very affordable. And I'm going to be disappointed if you don't leave me some ideas, because I know there are so many of you that are doing cool things, and I'd like to know what they are and what we can do ourselves. And it's summer, most of us are maybe out and about a lot right now, but in the winter months, having some little checklist of things that you can do to keep happy and occupied and not spending a ton of money, it's really important. So take good care, everybody. I hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you find yourself in this world, whatever place, whatever condition, whatever challenge, and know that you're not alone. 60andMe is here for you. We're all here together to help each other, and just know that you're genuinely loved here, and we appreciate every minute of your time that you spend with us. So take good care, have a fabulous day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.